We are on the main page. Swipe. Let me know when they get the notification. Check the feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get started, we'd like to give our praise, honor, and glory to our due too.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Kadash.
And double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who were well and taught us truth. This is the Brothers out in GMS Nashville again, coming back to you again with another Sunday lesson out through the spirit power of our singing outside by Hashem Kadash. And Lord willing, it's edifying. And what is it? September 22nd,
Yeah.
2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, man. And a lot of things is happening, a lot of things ramping up, and so Lord willing, you know, us coming together is your part thing in the sight of the Lord Yahweh sing outside, and we're doing this in sincerity and in truth, and not just for vainglory. We're not doing it for strife, contention. We're not just doing this out of our own accords, but we're doing it to please the Lord Yahweh sing outside, so that we can receive salvation. Because at the end of the day, this is what we're doing this for, so that we can receive salvation, so that we can make it on the chariot, the fathership at the end of the day. Because we don't want to be caught up in the destruction and the hell that is to come upon this society. So if a brother could get Philippians 1:15.
Philippians 1 and 15, it says, some indeed preach Mashiach, even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill.
So in the NFT it says, it's true that some are preaching out of jealousy and rivalry, but others preach about Hamashiach with pure motives. So Lord willing, we are preaching Yahweh Shem outside with pure motives, that we're doing it in sincerity and in truth. Because you have some guys, some dudes who is doing it, out of jealousy. They're doing this just for themselves. They're doing it for their own belly. Just like we were speaking about it the other day. Some people who are in this truth, who preach Yahweh Shem outside, they do it. Then maybe they might not have been somebody in the world, and now they have some type of stand or some type of office, authority, and now they feel like they're somebody, and now they lift it up with pride. Mm-hmm. And we were speaking about that the other day. So Lord willing, that we aren't, one of those who is doing this. What it say? It said with envy and strife. We don't want to be envious. We don't want to be if a brother could get that word strife real quick. Matter of fact, I get it real quick. I'm already here. So G2054, it says contention, strife, wrangling, debate. So that debate spirit, man. You always want to debate. You always want to go back and forth with somebody. You always want to feel like you got the upper hand on somebody, instead of just humbling down and saying, you got it. Sometimes you just gotta say you got it, man. Because we're not here to just go back and forth with individuals after the first and second admonition reject. We're not here to just go back and forth, back and forth. We're here to preach the word of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And if you don't get it, we moving on.
Yeah, the wisest man knows ultimately that he knows nothing.
Yeah.
And he's still open. He still holds himself open to being able to learn, saying, pretty much everything. And people, that's niggas, they don't have that mindset, man. They're very what's the word? I want to say deterred or something like that. But niggas pretty much, they don't get it, man. Niggas are just terrible.
And it says talk not much with a fool.
Yeah.
So we're not supposed to be talking. It says you talk not much with a fool, so that you're not liking unto him in his folly. Roughly paraphrasing, because then you might slip up and say something that you're not supposed to say, and now you flop. Now you're thumbnail.
Yeah, the elder in Boston, or not Boston, Baltimore.
Baltimore. All praise and honor.
Yeah, the purple background. Yeah.
Or yellow or orange.
Yeah.
We don't want to be those dudes, man, that is doing this out of vainglory to puff ourselves up. We're not here to puff ourselves up. We're here to puff Yahweh Shem Yahshua up.
And Salakia too, because the scriptures speak about the greater thou art, the more thou humble thyself. And see, when you come into this truth, there's a point of acknowledging that even though we have, we have knowledge, that's literally gifted from the heavens. So there's a level that, the men of the Lord are on, that we're on. Lord willing, we're part of their number. But we still what? We still move humbly. We still carry ourselves in a way because we understand this wasn't a thing, that we chose. You didn't wake up and choose to be an Israelite. No, the Most High gifted you with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So there's a certain way you have to carry yourself. So, like I said, we know more than 2/3 of the nations of Israel, but even still within that, we still carry ourselves in a certain way, or you should, and that's how try the spirit by the spirit. There's certain traits and ways that the true men of the Lord are going to carry themselves in these latter days.
If a brother can get that Matthew 23:12 real quick, and then I think 1 Peter 5:6, going into what you were saying, because we got to be humble. I think one of those might be going into the more humble thyself. So
First Peter's.
Yeah, 1 Peter 5:6, I believe. And
Okay.
you got that Matthew 23:12?
Yeah, I get it. This is written in red, so Yahweh Shai is speaking. Matthew 23:12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased. He that shall humble himself shall be exalted.
So he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. We can't exalt ourselves like you have some individuals doing, because then at least you being a base. Could a brother get that word base real quick? You can just get into Google. It should pull up. You don't want to. We don't, because you exalt yourself, then you're through, and then the Lord has to intervene and humble your ass down. And you don't want the Lord to humble you down, because then they're going. What to say? It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of living power.
So First Peter's what?
Is it 5 and 6?
5 and 6. Okay. No, you
You
finish
got that
making
word
your
of
point.
base?
Yeah, I got it.
It says, what does a base mean in the Bible?
Mm-hmm.
King James Dictionary, a base, to make or bring low, to humble.
So make the bring low to humble. So if you exalt yourself with that by yourself, and then the Lord's gonna have to say, okay, now I'm gonna have to humble this little nigga. Now I'm gonna have to bring him low. Instead of being low and then allowing the Lord to exalt you, that's pride. That's prideful, man. When you exalting yourself, that's pride. Instead of waiting, preeminence. Instead of waiting and allowing the Lord to exalt you, now you exalting yourself. Now the Lord got to intervene. Now the Lord got to do something about it.
Riding in on a horse,
Yeah.
portraying yourself as the head of the nation. The true head of the nation of Israel is not going around the earth proclaiming that he is the head of the nation of Israel. Exactly. He's being a humble servant. He's serving. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai washed his disciples' feet.
Yeah.
So that is that's the example. And matter of fact, I got that precept.
Yeah.
Let me get I'm gonna get that precept for you real quick. So this is 1 Peter 5, and I'm gonna start at 5. It says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility.
Yeah, so honor, or not honor, but an order, which is also
Yeah.
honor as well. There's
Yep.
an order that has to be taking place when you come into the body, when you come into the fold. And it don't matter about your age, your rank, how much you know, how less you know. If there's an order that has to be maintained, because there's an order in the heavens. So why wouldn't there be an order? What it says? It says, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So there has to be an order, and we're starting that order now, starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down, man. There has to be a standard that is lifted and that is set, is what I'm looking for. That is set, and that starts with humility. You can't think you are this high and mighty dude. Going back to that Philippians 1 and 15, you got some dudes who was doing this for envy and for strife. Yeah. They doing this because this dude's higher than him. Oh yeah, he's higher than him. Now I got to fight and work and try to get a higher status than him. This we're doing. We ain't doing this for that, man. This ain't that.
Yeah.
We're not the lone wolf spirit. You want to be on your own and try to figure it out on your own. That's proud, man.
It never works out.
It's envious.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Like the brother just mentioned, it doesn't work out at all.
You have liberty to do it. Can you do it? Yeah, but when you see examples over and over and over, it shows that it doesn't work. Yahweh Shai never pushed to be a lone wolf. Yeah, the scriptures say, seek out your own salvation. So do what the Lord requires you to do. Don't just lean on another man to do the work, to get you to do the work. You know, just take responsibility and take initiative. But having that lone wolf spirit, like I don't need the Lord, or I don't need brothers. That's not, you're not gonna get far. Bro. The
Mhm.
Lord tells you in the scriptures that you're not gonna get far doing that.
Mhm.
Verse 6.
Yep. 1 Peter 5:6, it says, well, I'm gonna finish out 5.
Okay.
It says, for the Most High resisted the proud and giveth grace to the humble.
He resisted the proud. So the Lord ain't with proud. It says pride is the beginning of sin.
Yeah, second Ezra, or not second Ezra, Salaki, Sirach,
Yep.
what is it, 10?
I think it's 10.
10 and
Like 13, something like
yeah,
that.
somewhere around there. Yep.
He resisted the proud and giveth grace to the humble.
Yeah.
So we got to be in that humble spirit, speaking to myself first and foremost, so that we can receive the sure mercies of David.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we're looking for. This is what we're seeking after, because we don't want to be destroyed.
There's a mindset that we have to have. We have to have the same mindset as Yahweh Shai. Because the thing is, Yahweh Shai, knowing who he is, knowing that he is the, all things were given to him. You know what I'm saying? He has ultimately the power to do whatever the fuck he pleases.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he still came and did what? He was a servant.
Yeah.
And I got this real quick to back you up. Philippians 2 and verse 5. It says, let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, who being in the form of the Most High, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. So he was made in the likeness of men. He came on the earth and ultimately did what? He served. Okay. And once again, he had the power to call a plethora of angels, an army of angels, and to do whatever the hell he could please. But he knew and understood his purpose. He knew, hey, I'm here to do my father's business, my father's bidding.
Yeah.
So we have to be in that same. That's why I said, let this mind be in you.
As it was in Yahweh
Exactly.
Shai.
This was Yahweh Shai's mind.
Yeah.
So let this mind also be what in you.
Yeah.
This is the mindset you have to have going forward. We have to be low, meek, humble. All right. The scriptures speak about the Most High giving. We just brought it out. He resisted the proud, giving grace to the humble. In 1 Peter 5:6, it says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time.
That he may exalt you in due time. Humble yourselves under the mighty hand of the Lord, so that he may exalt you in due time. And it's not in our time. We're not, because that's what God are trying to find it in their own time. Instead of waiting on the Lord's time, they doing it on their own time. And that's not good in the face and the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Shem outside.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta humble ourselves, because I got that word mind. It says let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach Yahweh.
Yep.
So it says G 54:26, to have an understanding, to be wise. It says not let one's opinion of himself exceed the bounds of modesty. So you may have this expectation, this mindset that you have about yourself, but you can't let that creep out. Because we know we God's chosen people. We know that we Israelites. We know that Lord willing, and still when we think about these things, we still say Lord willing. The Lord willing, we the elect. Lord willing, we preaching the right doctrine, but we don't say, we preaching 100% truth, and we the elect. No, we say we the hopeful elect.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed.
Even Apostle Gabar said, I don't know if I'm part of the elect.
And it shows the humility that men like that have, because to be on that, because once again, that's why when we do open up or close out. And, you know, we give double honors to the apostles. You know what I'm saying, to the apostle. We give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. You know, and we mentioned that they're the true leaders of, you know, the nation, whether you receive it or not. You know, even within that, they, you know, that type of level that they're on, they still don't carry themselves like, you know, these high pompous dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? We've you know, we've been blessed, you know, to meet two of the apostles, you know, and they are nothing. They act just like regular brothers, you know. But yeah, right, in a good way, you know. Ain't no bullshit, but obviously. But you know, they're humble, they're low, you know, and hey, it's like damn, these are, but we know that these are the men that the Most High has set up, you know, appointed over the nation right now, and this is how they carry themselves. So that's why they're the perfect examples, and you know, people can say is glazing and you know all this other shit, but hey man, you know, if you want to be cute and do all that bullshit, then go do that shit over there, man. You know, because y'all worship the apostles. Well, when you go into the word of, you know, worship, is pretty much giving homage, you know, reverence, giving double honors, which the scriptures command us to give double honors to those that are what worthy, you know, that rule well.
Right. When you go to college and you learn your major,
Yeah,
what do you give your credit to?
your professor.
Your professor.
Yep.
That's how you learned it. Oh, I appreciate it, professor. I really appreciate you, you know, letting me know this information now. I now know the difference between the periodic table or whatever. You know, you pay homage to people.
Yeah, nigga.
Someone teaching you just how to cook. Oh, I appreciate it, Tom, for showing me how to cook, man. I really appreciate it. I get the spices. You know, you're real cool with that, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, a nigga be 48. he constantly reminds everybody of his success, you know, through learning from some nigga that taught him when he was 20.
Right.
And that's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
Goku always mentioned all his masters.
Yeah.
Like especially Master Roshi.
He's stronger than Master Roshi.
Yeah, but he always calls him his master, and he obeys him, and he gives him respect.
There you go.
And he's like, "Where'd you learn that from?" Well, I learned that from Master Roshi. Oh, I learned that from Kami. Oh, I learned that from.
Yep.
He's paying homage. He's being humble enough to understand. I didn't get this on my own. I learned it from King God.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
You got the guys that nitpick.
Yeah.
They learn from the elders and so forth, and then break off and I'm that nigga, I'm that guy. I found this, I learned this and that. Really, that's not the truth. Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
You know, but there's a demon on you.
Mm-hmm.
Making you look like you something. You're not nothing.
I got a precept.
Mm-hmm.
1 Corinthians 8:1. Now it's touching things offered unto idols. We know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifies.
Knowledge puffed up. So once you allow knowledge puffed up, but charity edified. So you can't allow your knowledge you have to puff up. You know, now you're proud. Now you big and bad. Genesis.
Yeah.
Now you got thumbnails of a woman kissing your foot. Now you got a Patreon. You got paid for breakdowns.
Apostle Gabar did the title. I was supposed to send it in the chat. I didn't watch it. He wanted to know. Assad said, "You don't gotta prove all things."
What the fuck does that mean?
It's literally in the title.
Well, Paul did say that though. So Paul did say that, so it might not be authoritative.
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Brother Hassad says one should not have the mentality of proving all things in this ministry. They're saying it, bro. These are guys out here that are saying
These are our leaders.
So
Suppose it.
So that's the case. Why do you got the deacon got a college scholarship to where you can learn all the breakdowns. So, but you don't need to prove all things. So why do you need to pay? You got to pay for it now to learn breakdowns. So you know how to cut
If we don't need to prove all things and nobody has 100% truth, then what are we doing?
Why are we here?
Like, at the end of the day, like, Jake doesn't understand how stupid the shit that they be saying actually is.
You talking?
This shit literally, like, if you go with their logic, we literally don't have a purpose on the earth. We're just here, we're bored, and so we pick a Saturday, a Sunday, a Friday, to just use 2-3 hours of our time to go out and yell at Edomites and black niggas, and then just and then that's it. And then throughout the whole week, we do videos doing the same thing, just in different increments of time. That's literally if based off of their logic, that's all we're doing.
And that's what happens when you do that knowledge pumped up.
Yeah.
That's what happens when knowledge pumped up. Now you making bugged out statements. Now you doing this. Now you saying this. Now you saying that. Yeah, John 3:16. Yeah, the breakdown. Yeah, the breakdown of this. Now some breakdown they're going off on.
Yeah.
Like the 34:16. The
what you talking about?
seek you, Lord, out of the book and read. None of these shall want or mate.
Oh, talking about the what is it? Asha?
Yeah.
Some ostrich.
No, it was a foul or something. It's like the two fowls mating.
Oh yeah.
Shall want her mate.
Oh man, that's in that last year, right?
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
It was from last year, I believe.
And the officer too.
Yeah, they said they said something about the what was that, Job? Was it 39?
Something like that.
39 and 17?
34, something like that. Yeah.
When it talks about that,
That's what happens. Now it's puffed up and now you bugged out. Now you're saying bugged out situations. You got something?
Yeah.
You got it.
Hey, before I get this one, anybody got Ecclesiastes 30 or 1 and 30? Y'all don't have that one either?
Yes.
Yeah.
okay.
good.
I'm not holding it. No.
I got
okay.
it. All right, Salaki. That's why I asked. So this is the first one. This 2 Timothy 3. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." And I'm gonna read down to verse 7. It says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, and they're being disobedient to their spiritual parents as well."
Yeah.
The ones that watch over us. It says unthankful, and they're unthankful, they're unholy, outside the temple. It says without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. And GMS Great Millstone is despised. The Lord called us good, but based off our works, we're doing the good work.
Mm-hmm.
Our doctrine is not tainted, or none of that.
It's the Luke.
I'm gonna keep reading.
Con.
It says traitors, heady, high-minded, and what we're talking about, them being prideful, having pride. Them thinking of themselves.
Yeah, which, if I may add, remember Proverbs 6.
Yeah.
The Lord, they name some things the Lord hate. 7 is abomination. Okay, it starts with a proud look, a lying tongue.
Yeah.
That's what they profanely commit.
Mm-hmm. It says lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. For such turn away. It says
So like it said, from such turn away. Don't go this way. Turn away from these dudes. Don't go that way. What was it? You said first
Ecclesiastes.
Is that First Peter?
Oh, Salah. No, this is 2 Timothy 3.
2 Timothy. Okay, so this is the Apostle Paul talking to Timothy, saying, "Hey, watch out for these type of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for this dude. Watch out that they moving like this. Stay away from it. If they moving like this, if you see him moving like this, stay away." And he's saying it to us as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to stay away from these type of dudes.
Things that are written aforetime, written for our learning. You have to understand that once again, we keep not us, but men tend to forget that Apostle Paul was directly taught from Yahushua. And so when he's writing these things, and then you turn around and say that his writings aren't authoritative, who in the fuck do you genuinely think that you are?
Right.
You would have to be.
What do you think you are?
Yeah, right. Like you would, according to you would have to be somebody important.
Yeah.
And you're not. I hate to break it to you. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. You know, that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not that important, man. And if you are somebody that is actually important, you're a demon.
Yeah.
You're one of the demonic people that the scriptures speak about.
Yeah.
One of the high top niggas back in the day. That's not a good thing to boast in. Once again, the Apostle Paul was directly taught by Yahweh Shai to turn around and say that his words ain't authoritative is fucking stupid. And your words are? So I'm gonna listen to a nigga with a hat.
Oh,
Do you sleep with that hat? Never mind. It doesn't matter. Go ahead, bro. That's a
I'm
lot.
gonna read verse 7 because it shows that these guys are the ones that's learning. These guys with these characteristics that's in verse 2 on down. So verse 7 says, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
Yeah. Ever learn? They're not able to get it.
It says they err
Not what's it? Not knowing not knowing the scriptures?
Yeah.
That one?
they
Yeah.
err, they err, it's
Yup.
for they err.
Yeah.
Yep, here you go, real quick.
Yeah, con. I got something out there.
Okay. Matthew 22 and 29, it says, thou shalt answer and say unto them, ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of the Most High.
Yeah. That's how they air. They go off.
Mm-hmm.
Luke 6 and 22. It says, blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. And that's what starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the elder bishops, you know what I'm saying? That's what and us younger brothers as well. Because we had to deal with that. Because we come under the tutelage of the apostles of Great Millstone. So we believe them to be the men of the Lord. Well, that comes with it comes with the territory, as brothers say. There's certain things that's just gonna happen. And we're gonna be uh um what you call it? We're gonna be reproached, we're gonna be hated, we're gonna be casted out, persecuted, and then prime example, you got a dude, he comments, if they hate you, you're doing something right, but your handle says GMS, you can F 12-year-old girls in the kingdom. There's a fucking agent.
Yeah. Every time.
now.
Yeah, literally just now.
It's not even on the thing. Remember
Yeah.
we talked about
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, same fuck is a agent, a bot, something, but that's a prime example. Nigga, you can't agree with us and then have a handle like that. You fucking idiot. And may Yahweh Shema Shah destroy your bitch ass. Faggot.
Yeah, that's the thing. The Lord never.
You're fucking gay, man. How big are we? Why niggas big as hell doing this lame ass gay shit, bro? You niggas think this shit is cute and it's sweet. And the Most High start taking fucking necks off of people, then everybody's gonna be confused.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be looking around like, what's the problem? Why is the Lord so angry? Because you niggas talk too goddamn much, man. And you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That ain't even a part of the doctrine, you fucking dumbass nigga. And it doesn't line up with salvation. Nobody even talks about that shit. That's the tediousness of being in the right part of the truth. Because niggas are just gonna talk shit, and you're literally not in the fucking wrong.
Then we're gonna be the ones to blame.
Yeah. And then we turn around, we're the terrorists.
Yeah. We talk about it all the time on the phone.
I can't build the bomb, nigga.
Yeah. You want
Fuck.
bros be on the phone, talking to people.
Slovakia. Fuck.
When they at the job, you hear them talk to people, calm, cordial, But we're the ones that are going to be labeled.
We're literally one of the calmest group of men on the planet in that aspect. But then you have niggas that just come out and say the most outlandish shit. And then when we snap, now we're crazy. No, you niggas are really, there's literally something wrong with people on the planet.
Yeah.
But that's why the Most High is going to just start killing you. Not murder. He's going to start killing you. He's going to start knocking niggas off the earth. If you are not in the right standpoint with Yahweh Shem Shai, the Lord is going to start killing you. So, what is the fuck? What's the fucking message? Get right or get fucking killed, bitch ass nigga. And then if you are an agent, you gotta understand and realize your life is a fucking waste point, nigga. You're getting paid to die, you idiot.
Yeah, the covenant with death.
You're a fucking loser, man. You niggas are fucking suckers. You're a bunch of sucker ass niggas that don't have anything else to do better with your life. Go talk to the pedophiles. You see how, like, do you see the rhetoric in the
disconnect?
Like, it doesn't make any sense. You literally have a bunch of high profile crimes going on in the earth, and we're the talk of the town. Why?
At 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Nigga, you ain't got work. You don't have a date. Like, what do you no bitches? Something. Y'all got it. Salaki.
You got something else?
Yeah. So Malachi chapter
I'm gonna
3,
plug my phone.
verse 18.
I'm gonna just piss me off.
Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth God and him that serveth him not.
You got it.
So, so I was really holding this for when we were talking about false teachers. Yeah, because basically, which really, you just got to pray to Yahweh Shem Shai for discernment as to who the teachers are, because the scriptures say that thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Right.
But with all the pieces of evidence that these other camps like IUIC, UPK, Sakari, Genesis, now new group that came out of them, like the Rome came out of Greece type of spirit, But you see how they're just through.
Yeah.
They switch up the doctrine. The things they say don't make sense. Now it's to the point where he's saying you ain't even got to prove what you say anymore. So we're just supposed to take your word for it. You sound like an Edomite. That's what Esau does. Or some really super deep nigga. Yeah, you can't look it up though, because you ain't gonna find it. But just believe what I said. Why?
TikTok nigga.
Yeah. But then you got the apostles, and they'll make claims and then tell you to look it up for yourself.
We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
But could you read that last part again, Bro? Between him or
I'll just read the whole thing. Malachi chapter 3, verse 18. Then shall you return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth God and him that serveth him not.
him that serveth God and him that serveth him not. And Lord willing, that's what we've done. We've discerned, okay, he's righteous. He's wicked. Even the Zebulonite brother that came up yesterday, he said I was watching this one group and you could just see he said you could just see the wolf tail just whack.
Yeah.
He said you can see it. So
it's a level of discernment.
Yeah. You can clearly see that these other Israelite groups are off.
Yeah.
These other individuals, you can't even say Israelite. Are they Israel? Are they really Israelite groups?
They're not all Israel, which are Israel.
Are they really Israel?
Yeah.
No.
Look at what they, to take a bag.
Yeah.
Going back to once in this, we act like this ain't a part of our history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What was the mainly the circumcision doing? During the time of the Greeks, they was lining up with them to make sure that they didn't get because they had high positions and shit like that. So they making sure niggas taking bags, and this is part of our history.
Yeah.
There's no new thing under the sun.
Matthew 23 written all over.
Yeah.
To these hypocrites, the Pharisees, that's the same spirit they're all in. They obey men rather than the Most High.
Yeah.
That's Matthew 23, all from top to bottom. Read that chapter.
Yeah.
You read that chapter, and you can tell it's going to the other Israelite camps.
Yeah, Jake's been doing this shit,
It's
bro.
always been like that.
So it's not like it's a new thing. It's just, it's surprising because you might know a nigga, or you might have been part of your camp or whatever. No, but it's the same spirit. It's the same thing going on in earth, bro. Y'all got it, though.
You said you had something?
Yeah, I got something.
Okay, come on.
This goes to the spiritual man and the natural man, which a lot of you niggas just natural men.
Yeah.
Your base.
Yep.
It's like Esau. You're just
Yeah.
like the heathen. So it's no fucking difference. So 1 Corinthians 2:14 is the NLT. It says the people who are spiritual can't receive these truths from the Most High Spirit. It says it all sounds foolish to them. They cannot understand it. For only those who are spiritual can understand what the Spirit means. And so that's plain and simple. So the ones that they have the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, they're going to understand the different prophecies. You know, the doctrines are going to stay within the doctrines because none can be plucked out his hand.
Yeah.
That thing can be able to deceive by any of the bullshit that y'all pushing out. Because that's what y'all doing. Y'all motherfuckers is working for Satan.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you really don't understand and see. You know, and you're going to be judged. You're not going to repent. You're definitely not going to do that.
No.
You know, and it shows.
Yeah.
It's just because it says evil man shall wax worse and worse.
Mm-hmm.
So you motherfuckers ain't gonna get no better. We don't want you to, because that leaves room for us to be the elect. So fuck you.
Yeah.
Y'all got it.
Yep. Isaiah, the first chapter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, speaking about the whole head being sick. Why should you be stricken in more and more?
Yeah.
You will revolt more and more.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Roughly paraphrasing.
Mm-hmm.
The only remedy is to destroy you fucking people, man.
Yeah,
You niggas just gotta get killed.
the same must know it after, or the same
After
will
death.
know it after,
Yeah.
after death by death. So you're gonna know that the Lord ain't playing. You're gonna know the laws.
She's gonna die first.
Yeah,
Nigga.
you're gonna have to come back through the nuts. You're gonna know what the laws really mean and the truth and sincerity of it. But by death.
Yeah, and see the mercy of the Lord, he still has that open invite to change from that.
Yeah.
See, the Most High doesn't want you to, if you're an Israelite, he doesn't necessarily want you to go through that process. Yeah, there's no joy in that. It's yep, kind.
And when he's judging Israel, he's not happy.
Gosh, yeah, you know.
Take him off the map. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheering.
Yeah.
There's a party. There's a party in the heavens. Yeah, they.
Lord, the Lord's like this niggas. But the scripture say how the Lord be angry. He's angry. That's why he judges, because he's angry.
Yeah.
He's disappointed. He's like, God damn it, the only way this nigga gonna get it is if I take him off the map.
My
That's the only way he's gonna get it.
I bring it up. You know, my dad, you know, because he was in the military and shit. There'd be times he'd get on your ass, and he'd be like, "It's a damn." Pretty much he'll liken it to. He's like, "It's a shame I gotta talk to you like I talk to the damn Hajis, because when he talking to them, you gotta yell at them, cuss at them, you know, beat their ass and talk. Yeah, just to get them to get them to understand and get the information. Look, nigga, you ain't getting out of this. No, you know what I'm saying? No certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how the Most High has to do with the nation of Israel, man.
Yeah.
He has to put us through complete hell, pure hell, and then we turn around. Oh damn, maybe Lord, you know. Read the book of Judges.
This is the same thing. Yeah.
Egypt.
Even when the Lord delivered him out of that,
Yeah,
it's still crying.
still on some
We
bullshit.
had it back in Egypt. My feet hurt.
Still bullshit.
The Lord made rain man. They tend to walk around saying they're hungry.
That's why there's always been a remnant that have kept the faith and you know, believed on Yahweh Shema Shai, but that's why the rest of them, they just gotta go.
Lord could have gone on the earth and just said, I'm scrapping this movie. Do another movie.
He shit.
Saved Noah.
Even he said he was gonna do it with Moses. Yeah, he said he's like, I want to start over. You know, Moses had to remind him about the promise.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You know,
You did say.
right. You know, showing you that relationship that Moses had with the Heavenly Father is which we know who that is in spirit. You know what I'm saying? King David.
And the mercies that the Most High has. Because he's the Most High. He can do it. He can just destroy this earth right now if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But it shows the loving kindness and the care that he has for not the world, but for Israel.
Right.
Because the Lord just fuck this world.
And
Make new one.
And Jeremiah says that in Israel ain't here, it won't be no moon, no stars.
Yeah.
It won't be no other purpose of the people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you motherfuckers are here just because we here.
Yeah. Because we hold the structure.
You're right, bro.
How about Shai? We hold the structure. We hold the standard.
Yeah. Yeah. Salt of the earth.
Yeah,
Yep.
salt of the earth.
Yep.
You need us, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. You need Yahweh Shai, and you need us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a precept. Wisdom of Solomon 14:9. I'm gonna read down to 14. It says, "For the ungodly and his unrighteousness are both alike hateful unto the Most High. For that which is made shall be punished together with him that made it." Verse 11. "Therefore, even unto the idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because of the creature of the Most High they are becoming an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of men, and a snare to the feet of the unwise.
Mm-hmm.
For devising the idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life. Neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever."
You in 13?
Yeah, verse,
Okay, con.
now verse 14. The point,
No, Wisdom of Solomon.
14.
9 and 13.
9 to 14.
Oh no, the chapter 14 though.
Chapter 14. Yeah.
Okay, con. Go ahead. Select.
Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 14.
Yep.
"For by the vainglory of men they enter into the world, and therefore they shall come shortly to an end."
Mm-hmm.
Shall
Right.
come shortly to an end. And what did it say? You started at verse 9.
Started at 9.
Yeah, it says the ungodly and his ungodliness are both alike hateful to the Most High.
Yeah.
Esau is hateful to the Most High, and what the Israelites, they're following after their daddy Esau. They follow right after ye are of your father the devil. You following right after the ungodly. You following after the wicked of the earth, and you're surpassing the deeds of the wicked. You even have Israelites who can proclaim that they're Israelites, surpassing the deeds of the wicked, being wicked, man. Oh, the most holy of holy men, so to speak, but they're not holy. They're holy, but they're not. They're not what say they got a lot of Swiss cheese. They Swiss cheese, man.
Yeah.
You worse than the wicked, man.
A lot of these things are profane, man.
Yeah.
You blaspheming the Lord Yahweh Shem outside and his doctrine. And it's and you will be judged for that. That's what it said. It said what? It said for neither have they it said and therefore shall they shortly come to an end. So an end is coming to Esau, an end is coming to wicked Israelites, an end is coming to the madness that is being spread throughout this world.
Yep, the Most High is getting ready to take out the source. The source of all this shit is Esau Edom.
Yeah.
And his philosophies and his doctrines that he's been able to, or he's been allowed to push on the earth over the course of these years. Once that gets taken out, once the doctrines of the serpent get taken out, you go all the way back to Genesis, the 3rd chapter. Once that nigga and his philosophies get taken out, there won't be any stem for wickedness in the earth.
Right.
Because the true rulers of the earth will be set up. And we won't be subject to that mindset anymore. Eve won't even bat an eye at, the philosophies of the devil. Because them philosophy, for one, they won't be there, and then we're going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So the whole earth, ultimately, like the brothers, this whole earth really needs us.
Yeah.
The earth is begging and pleading for righteous rulership.
Rome.
Yeah, yep. The groaning.
For manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's getting ready to happen. And when we bring that out, is it's only deemed as evil and oh my God, simply because of how it's going to happen. But look at how the so-called white man's kingdom was set up. Here it is. This nigga set a kingdom up through slavery, raping, robbing, murdering. And we literally say that our kingdom is going to be set up through them niggas putting back into subjection, being slaves, and resetting the earth. Something that's less of a what's the word? Pretty much less of a punishment, if for lack of better terms, less of a punishment, you know, less bad in that sense, and especially for us, because our people ain't gonna go through it. The heathen will. But then we get, y'all the demons. What? Look at this. Y'all didn't have any issue when this nigga set his kingdom up. Yeah. Then what about the white man? So whenever he sets his kingdoms up and his rulerships, it's no issue at all. But then when we speak about us establishing ours, there's a problem.
And he's excluding you from the kingdom.
Yeah.
You got Esau excluding Jake from their kingdom, but then you got Jake trying to include Esau,
This nigga,
man, into the kingdom. Heathens can make it. Come on, bro. Come on, Pastor Val. Do better.
Do better.
Them niggas in Boston.
Yeah.
They fucking nigga, you had the truth.
Yeah.
Prime example.
Now they're basically Christians.
Yeah.
Now you just Christians with danglings, with dangling fringes.
Yeah.
Them shits just, they flowing in the wind. You know what I'm saying? that border of blue, that don't mean nothing. Not with that doctrine. Y'all people ultimately getting ready to see the fullness of it. Because at the end of the day, somebody's right, somebody's wrong. And like we mentioned at camp, we don't have a problem with saying that. But y'all do.
Right.
We don't have a problem with saying that somebody's right and somebody's wrong. We don't have a problem with being wrong. But what y'all is, oh no, y'all are wrong. Y'all ain't it. You ain't the Israelites. Show me in the Bible where it's the tribe. What is it? Puerto Ricans the tribe of Ephraim. you got niggas. Where'd you get? Now all of a sudden everybody's this knowledgeable nigga, and they know it all, and I'm supposed to listen to him. Shut up. Y'all got it, bro.
You got something, Alan?
Yeah, for how the earth was for the Israelites.
Yeah,
2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 58
knew it.
to 59. Just get the point. But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. Talking about Peter.
Yeah.
If the world not be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
How long shall this endure?
And that's what the apostles asked Yahushua.
Yeah.
In Acts.
Yep. Acts
Yeah.
1.
If he's going to restore the kingdom to Israel.
Were you at this time restored?
Is now the time?
Yeah.
And they understood that it was only for the Israelites. Yeah. Will thou now this time restore again, meaning it was once in our possession, the kingdom to not everybody, but to Israel.
It's literally not that hard to grasp this concept. Like genuinely, it's really not. And once again, we look crazy and we sound bugged out, but it literally is not a hard concept to grasp, because that brother said in so many words the fullness of the doctrine being restored to Israel. Will you at this time bring back, restore, redeem, refresh, renew.
Yeah.
It's only been for Israel. The kingdom.
It's English.
Yeah.
It's English, man. English 101.
Yeah,
no,
it is.
It's not that hard. It's not like it's not deep. No, and don't try to be too deep. That's when your dog starts puffing up, and now you know second is 11.
But the thing is, the slightest part of where you would have to try to, or where the spirit has to be dealing, is understanding the connection between the sons of God and the Israelites. Because back then we weren't called the Israelites. But you know what helps you with that? What chapter is it? It's in the Apocrypha. Damn.
About the order.
I think it's 2nd Esdras. Shit. There's a chapter in the Apocrypha where it starts with, it speaks about the sons of God, and it gives you the whole breakdown.
Yeah.
I think it's that chapter. It says, "Oh thou Adam, what is thou? Oh Adam, what has thou done?" What is that? 3? It might be damn, I
At
ain't
the
got my
same
phone.
time,
You go,
Is
go
that
ahead. Let me
milk?
see if I can find it.
is that milk? You're gonna start out with that stuff.
Right, yeah, you're right.
You start out with the salvation. You start out with the scripture. Okay, salvation for Israel.
Yeah.
Jeremiah. I forget. Jeremiah going into truly and salvation is for the Israel.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for the mountains, for the hills. You get those type of breakdowns. The names of Yahweh Shemi outside. You don't start out with 2nd Ezra 11. You don't start out with Daniel 2 and 30.
Yeah.
Going into the statue. You start out with the milk, and then as you progress and as you grow, then the Lord will start bringing you more understanding of the more meats.
Yeah. But you gotta be open. You have to be willing to that. Open to that. Shit.
What it says, if you want to come into this truth, enter into the kingdom, you got to come as a little child.
Yeah. In Ezekiel the 3rd chapter, you got to eat the whole roll.
The whole roll, not half the roll, not partial,
not a crumb.
not 99% of it. You got to eat 100% of the roll.
And you can also say to seek ye after the
Yeah.
you know, study to show thyself approved. You gotta understand this word now. Okay?
You got to put in the work. It's not just going to, it's going to be given to you, but you got to put in the work to get it. Because when I was in the world, I didn't know about the true meaning of John 3:16. I just read it for it as it is.
That's on off of what everyone else said.
Exactly. But then once you come to the truth and the apostles push it out there, don't just trust and say and believe what we say. Do the research yourself. So then when you go into John 3:16, you look up at the word cosmos or the word world in the Greek, you understand that there's more than one meaning for the word world in the Greek. Cosmos, eon, oikoumene. So this word world in the Greek has 3 different meanings. Do they all mean the same thing? They can't mean the same thing. Just like you got where and you got where. You wear a shirt, where is he?
Yeah.
They sound the same, but they have 2 distinct different meanings to them. It's the same in the Greek.
Yeah.
When you study and you go into these words, and now that's when the Lord is going to start feeding you understanding and growing you and allowing you to reach that next level that we need to get to.
If you go into that word cosmos, it goes into the government.
Yeah.
Goes to the government of Israelites.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that world to come, there's going to be an order, there's going to be an establishment set up, governed through Yahweh Shema the elect, the Israelites. Okay, that's what it's going into. You know, and if you just don't get it, and you just want to just keep reading it verbatim and not get into it, well, that's just where you're gonna be at.
Like Paul said, you got to be open to it. You can't just read it and say, "Nope, I don't believe y'all." That's not what it says. Just like where the hell did Easter come from? When you go into the word Easter, and you go to the Greek, it says it's Passover. It's Passover, man.
That's what it goes into.
So how do you read that? Yep, that's Easter. Yeah.
Christmas. And mention Thanksgiving also as well.
Quote Jesus' birthday being on December 25th. Where does that say that in the scriptures? Prove it. Oh yeah, we ain't gotta prove all things though. No. We ain't gotta prove that no more. We're done proving things now.
Jake is finished, man.
Then what are you talking about? Well, you're not supposed to prove things, and how are you holding camp? That's what makes it 2 hours.
Yeah.
Bringing up scriptures and all that. It's easy to just say salvation for Israel. Names.
Yes.
Then you gonna close up?
Yeah. Right.
You got it. That's what teaching is about.
That's why the Lord is going to get rid of all these extra mouths.
Fucking
That's why the Lord is going to get rid of these extra mouths, because there's extra mouths that are talking that don't need to be talking.
Yeah.
You know?
I know.
Go ahead.
Titus chapter 1, verse 10 to 11. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision,
Right.
whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not for filthy lucre's sake.
What the scriptures say in 2nd Ezra 15:8, I will hold thy tongue no more than wickedness that they profanely commit and wickedly exercise.
Yeah.
Okay? And that even goes to Israelites out there that claiming that they got the truth, they know the truth, but they push out wayward doctrines. Even if they know the names, they're bugged out, they're out of order. Some Israelites are saying, Some of them got lineups, weird haircuts, dreadlocks, but it's no.
I got some.
Women at the camp.
Yeah, women at the camp.
That's
You know?
completely off.
That's just finished. You're putting women in danger. You're on a battleground.
Children at the camp.
Yeah, children. You're making. Hey, where's the wisdom? But Jake's reading all fucking day. That's the bugged out part. Jake's watching videos all day. Jake's reading all day, but don't apply nothing. That doesn't make fucking sense. You're wasting your fucking time.
He's on camera telling you and correcting you.
Telling you to get in order.
Yeah.
And he's not. And
The nigga's on camera out of order.
and yeah, on the camera, off the camera, and there's just proof everywhere.
Yeah.
Guys like that, the scriptures say, they talk, you know, they basically babble vain. It's an extra mouth that the Lord don't need, because it's like, nigga, you're pushing out shit that I told you to not do. So you're gonna get taken out, man, one way or the other.
And again, the Apostle Paul told Timothy, from such turn away. Turn away from these dudes. They just talking, vain, strife, contention, envy. They're not worried about the doctrine. They're not worried about Yahweh Shemiyah. They worried about feeding their own belly and lifting themselves up. Because when you go into that word, which we ain't even got there yet, so I ain't gonna bring it out yet. I don't even want to get to it. But they envious and they strive. And Apostle Paul, which it was Yahweh Shemiyah was speaking through the Apostle Paul, saying from such turn away.
Yeah.
Stay away from these individuals. Where it's in Romans 16 and 17. Going into
I get it.
I think, yeah, I believe it is. Romans 16 and 17. Yeah, Mark.
Yeah.
Which caused division. You got it.
I had a precept that goes in the
All right, go ahead.
This is 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaking expressly that in latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
Giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. This is what these dudes are doing. They follow doctrines of devils. They're not following the doctrine of the Yahweh Shemiyah side. They're following doctrines of devils. And what is that? That word devil going into what? Deceiver. You've been deceived.
Yep. And that's why the scriptures speak about when the scriptures speak about trying the spirit by the spirit, whether it be the Most High, you have to understand that these guys and shit, even with Esau, he's not gonna fully come out and say, "Oh, by the way, I'm the devil." You know, I'm lying to you. You know, it's gonna be put in a way to where it's what's the word?
Persuading.
Yeah, it's persuading. It's persuasive.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
They speak smooth words.
Yeah.
But inwardly, they're I forget how it goes.
Come on, doctrines. Oh no.
They speak smooth words, but they got are they drawing swords?
Oh, Psalms 55. Yeah, Psalms 55. Yep.
Smooth, but that's not they not.
Their words are smoother than butter.
Yeah.
Yep.
But war was in their heart.
Yep.
But war was in their heart. Yep.
There you go.
So they speaking these smooth words to you, man, but they not. Esau is the deceiver. He knows how to wiggle his way and finagle his way around speaking, man.
The hand behind your back spirit.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Right.
But even
Yeah.
His cross behind you.
It's cross.
And then they doing this, and then they told his cross.
Yeah, and then you nigga crossing something. He's just three.
even evil spirits, they come off like you interact with evil spirit, come off as a child or a woman to keep your guard down.
Yeah.
And so that it can interact with you, you get attached to you. And then it reveals who it really is on down the road. And that's just happening with Esau, and these other Israelite groups. But they're being exposed now. Now it's time for them to be exposed because they're playing this role. Now they true motives is coming out.
Yeah. And once again, we're seeing it. We keep talking about it. And that's what I'm saying. With us keep continuing to talk about it. Hold on. I don't know if it was going to connect to it. But with us continue to, talk about it shows, man, like something big is getting ready to happen, bro. We keep talking about the exact same thing. We're starting to see everybody that was offended in Yahushua during that time. We're seeing it. Like the brother just mentioned, these niggas, we're seeing motives. We're seeing the trueness of damn. So this is why you know you're an Israelite, so to speak. We're seeing it. Niggas just now all of a sudden everybody is talking about the new covenant. This was not a thing 3 months ago.
No.
It literally wasn't. Now everybody has a say so on this. Even though you did have that bandit of bugged out niggas, that
drifting away from it.
right.
Now where are they?
Yeah. And then you're right. And then when with that coming back up, where are they at? You see what I'm saying? So we're seeing, these people, these are the niggas that was not with Yahushua. They weren't with the disciples. They weren't with the apostles. They weren't with anybody that was in their right stand, right mind. These was the actual, because niggas love throwing that, was it Pharisees and they love throwing it. All them wicked Pharisees. Yeah, okay, nigga.
5 months ago, they got a new channel.
Who?
Spiritual Life Lesson.
Oh, that's the last time he went out?
Says stream 5 months ago.
See?
Pushing 6.
Yeah.
And then the little, you got the description box.
Yeah.
Faith.
I bet.
Yeah, where is
it ain't there. It's not there. You know what I'm saying? So this is getting brought back out, showing you there's a narrative being pushed, man. There's a whole narrative. There's a mindset that's being pushed amongst our people, and it shows you that these niggas are bought out. They're bought out. A lot of these people, they're taking bags. They're taking checks to what? Push this fake ass narrative on Israel, and so that way Esau can get as many Israelites as he possibly can. He knows he can't get all of us, but he knows he can get a good bunch. Yeah, he knows he can get the weak ones. The niggas that don't have any type of backbone and they just believe any and everything. He can get them.
It says, what it say? The devil is like a roaring lion.
Seeking who he may devour.
He know who he can devour.
Right.
Based off what you teach. You know how strong you really for this. Then he offer you a fucking gift. Oh, yeah, I go for that. I knew it.
Right. He's a serpent.
Yeah.
A serpent knows, when and when not to attack.
He'll wait for days.
Exactly.
He'll wait.
The serpent is very wise.
Ultimately, you got to come walk into my path and not hit the ankles.
Right.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna hide in this rock till then, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got something? I think I had that Romans. If you wanted that still.
Yeah. Anybody got anything else?
Yeah, I do. I got something.
Okay. I'm gonna get this Romans 16 and verse 17. It says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, beg, okay, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them."
Yep. Mark them who cause division contrary to the doctrine that you have learned, and avoid them. Avoid them. Leave them alone. Let them have it. They got it. You got
Who are these niggas?
Right.
And me.
You got it. We're gonna leave them alone, man.
Yep.
Because we understand, and it's being shown through the Spirit, probably always seeing outside, that they're not that guy. That they don't have the true doctrine. They don't have the words from the Holy Spirit. They have it from a spirit, but not the Spirit.
Yeah.
Not the Holy Spirit, but from Satan.
Yeah.
And it said what? Avoid them. So stay away from them. And we believe, we spent probably about seeing outside, that starting with our apostles and elders, that they have the truth. In sincerity and the truth. That because we understand, we see it. They're not doing this out of vainglory. Again, the Zebulon brother said, you can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it. You can see the energy and the vibration that these other camps are presenting and bringing forth. And then he said, what? Seeing GMS. That's it. That's what it's all been for all of us.
Yeah.
Seeing GMS. That's it. That's it.
We was able to go through and see or hear all the things that, you know, throw everybody else off, and we're like, oh well, no, you know, i.e. the great, because that's the main thing, you know. But like you hear it, because you hear like, damn, why everybody talking shit about this, you know? Oh, great, okay, well, what's that about?
They've been calling Great Millstone Bronze and Broke because I remember looking at IUIC.
Mhm.
IUIC didn't make me stop smoking.
Yeah,
It was Great Millstone. I was still totally looking at IUIC.
because
That's
the
not
spirit wasn't attached
Yeah, but
to,
Great Millstone was like,
yeah, you gotta put that shit down.
cut the hair off,
Yeah,
you know, cut the dreads.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have to go that route.
because they're not they go through those things, and like once again, you know, you listen to what they're actually saying, and it's like, oh damn, yeah, that does make sense, you know, and ultimately we know, and that once again, we ain't offended in any of those things, showing you that we're not offended in Yahweh Shai.
I was more so offended at them for talking once we learned about Great
Yeah.
Millstone, like y'all saying this about them.
And it's false.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the real offense, hey man, is y'all niggas is lying.
Y'all offended the little ones.
Yeah, there you go.
The little ones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Good Lord.
Sirach 1 and 30.
You're probably.
Actually, Sirach 1 and 29 through 30 says, be not a hypocrite in the sight of men,
Mm-hmm.
and take good heed what thou speakest. It says, exalt not thyself, lest thou fall and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so the Most High discover thy secrets and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in the truth to the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit.
That's what it says. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Right.
So you didn't come in the fear of the Lord into this truth. You just came on your. I'm that guy. I'm gonna come into this truth, and I'm gonna get this high ranking. And now I'm gonna be this big. I'm gonna be this guy. They see it. They envision this type of stuff. They don't come into the truth. Oh yeah, I'm gonna serve the Lord. I'm gonna be humble. No, they come in envisioning of getting that top seat.
Yeah. It's like when Satan came to the Lord, you bow down to me. You
Yeah.
don't have all these. Satan came to them niggas the same, in the same fashion.
Yeah.
See, you know, look at the glamour and the glitter that you can have.
Yeah.
You can be this type.
You can get you 18,000 views. Nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm Mercedes.
Yeah. Put a cash up at the bottom.
All for a Hellcat.
Yeah,
Gifts. Yeah, tithes. Yeah.
Yeah. All for a Hellcat, man.
Dang.
Hebrews and Hellcat.
And
Yeah.
what it say? It said that the Lord gonna bring it to an end.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It
Yeah,
said,
we're gonna cast them down.
yeah, we're gonna cast it down.
Yeah.
Everything that these other Israelites stand for, the Lord's gonna cast it down because it's not in the spirit, it's not in the truth.
It's of men.
So,
Yeah. You understanding what they don't understand, rather, that it's just for a season. On top of that, it's that in Hebrews, where it speaks about Moses. You know, I mean, hey, them niggas, you know, they don't understand. It speaks about Moses in the book of Hebrews. You know, speaks about him and suffering with his people, then enjoy the pleasure of sin for a season. You know, so that all that shit's for a season. It's all gonna be. It's all short lived. It's all just for the moment. You know, you ultimately want to be a celebrity, you know, or some type of, you know, some form of that, but just in the truth.
Right.
And you have to understand, you can't do both. You can't be famous with fringes, nigga. That don't work. But that's what they want. That's what they push for. That's why they have, you know, is niggas got introductions, you know, Super Bowl entrances or WWE entrances, running out, pointing. Where were you pointing to? Who was Nate pointing to?
The air.
I'm saying, because who was in there? You know, but
niggas want to be Tupac. All eyes on me.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
You got Pop.
The vainglory, and when everybody look at him, you know, I'm cool. You know, even think he cute. You know.
And then when you are famous and you say these things about Israelites and stuff like that, now you get talking to by your higher ups.
Right.
A good example is Kyrie.
Yeah.
So he's saying all this about the Israelites, about the Jews.
You better shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we saying all this about the Jews. He had IUIC marching outside. They asked him about the march. He didn't say nothing about it.
Yeah.
And then he goes and gives $50,000 to the NOI.
Yeah, the Nation of Islam. Then
With Jews.
I'm saying this nigga back to hooping. He ain't said a bitch ass thing about nothing since then. And then, but it's really crazy. You said Kyrie donated that 50 mil to the NOI.
Yeah.
And then who was the same group that stands by the NOI? IUIC.
Yeah.
These niggas ain't built.
You're not slick.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not slick.
They're linked in, bro. They're linked in. It's all
Say we're not
it's all connected.
Yeah.
You know?
Say we're not ignorant of Satan's devices.
Right.
You know?
You see this shit,
Men
man.
of the Lord are not stupid. The Lord's not gonna allow the members of the elect to have everything go over their head. Like,
Yeah.
oh, shit. What do you know?
Yeah, you missed it. Yeah, you missed it.
Oh shit, I missed it. It's like, no.
What do you mean? The seed came out 5 months ago.
Yeah.
You know, what you
What's
mean?
the tip? It's like
What you
nigga
mean?
looking
What you mean they've been doing this for 8 years? What you mean?
just through. Just
Yeah.
completely
I
through.
mean,
No.
you ain't right, because you just sitting around.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
What you mean?
That means you never had it. And
Nah,
you
obviously
just,
you're not gonna
you
get it.
suck.
You know, nobody said you're gonna get it, 5 seconds in of the upload, you in the video, or one day,
Yeah.
but be up.
Casters who sit in front of the news all day every day. He said we got to be the same way.
Yeah.
Watching the news, that's what it says. Be wise and not wise. It said walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as
That's
wise.
wise. Yeah.
Redeem the time because the days
It's
are evil.
evil.
Like I was trying to say, watch well as pray.
Yep.
You gotta be paying attention.
And then it goes to say understanding what the will of the Lord is. So a lot of these guys don't understand what the will of the Lord is. They understand their own will, and it's not even their own will. It's Satan's will.
See, that's
Yeah,
the
you
funny
know,
part.
yeah, fucking, yeah,
That's the funny part. Even with atheists, nigga, you're being controlled by something. The elder in Baltimore spoke as well. Atheism, you're still following a God.
yeah,
You believe and worship that there is no God. You're worshiping that there is no God. Nigga, that's a God.
yeah,
You maniac. Niggas are slow. That's the thing. We're not saying it in a powerful way, but it's like when we hear people talk and say things and we actually have the knowledge of the Lord, we're like, nigga, that's dumb. That doesn't make any sense. That goes back to that scripture. When that debunks your point and that bullshit, we listen. We do a lot of listening. That's how we say what we say, because we do a lot of listening.
We allow these people to make their points.
Yeah. We let you talk.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Talk.
But they don't, But y'all got it.
Anything else?
Should be it.
This is
Matthews.
Yep, this is Matthew 4:17. From that time, Yahweh began to preach and say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. With each passing day, we got to examine ourselves because we're getting closer and closer. And, we've been saying a lot recently, we're not even at the hard part yet. So, and these dudes that are bugging out now, they're going to bug out more and worse. More extreme as we get close to the end covenant. And the more we get closer, the more that envy is going to arise, strife is going to arise, contention is going to arise, and it's going to intensify because that's wicked.
Brothers that's going out, man, straight. If you, if you can, stay away from other camps that may be in the same vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas are getting ready to pin us on some bullshit. Stay away from these other camps. If they right down the block, well, find another spot, man. Seriously, find another spot. Get as far away as you can from them. You don't have to move cities, but just try to stay away from Go on the other side.
Go on the other side of the city, man. You
But
don't have to be in the same area. You guys don't have to build a Chuck E. Cheese. I'm talking shit. But
No, y'all both on the same avenue. No, go down, go to the other side of the city, you know. But just stay away from them niggas, and especially if they ain't teaching the same thing.
Right.
Especially for that, I just wanted to put that out there. Salaki, you got it, brother.
So beautiful. You know, that's the message, man. And Lord willing, that was edifying the spirits, the body. Before we end off, we'd like to give our praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Havashai Ba'Shem Chakadash.
And double honor once again to the apostles and the elders. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.